This is my video on 3.4.2 Factors Affecting People in Exercise and Environments. So there are three models relating to this: the trans-theoretical model of behaviour change, health belief model, and the theory of planned behaviour by Ajax in 1985. So the first model is the trans-theoretical model. So there's 5 stages. There's the pre-contemplation, the contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance or relapse. So the first stage is pre-contemplation. This is when they have no intention of change and they start to go, they back away from what they think they should do. But this can be changed by the contemplation stage. So this is when they are starting to feel like they're getting ready for the stage and they're having thoughts of what intention they should do. Then they are starting to avoid it less and they're thinking more positive thoughts. So the preparation stage is them planning and getting ready to make the change. So this is when they are starting to tell others and making plans of what they should be doing. The action stage is when they start to do this. So they've made strategies to continue from this that are harder, and this links into the maintenance phase because they're making more challenges for themselves, which makes them want to do it more. But there's another stage which is called relapse. This is when they realise that they don't want to do it anymore and they stop and go back to the pre-contemplation stage. So the health belief model. So perceived threats. This is linked into 3 subsections. So perceived susceptibility, perceived severity, and threat. So perceived susceptibility is what they think might happen and kind of stops them from doing it and makes them worry about it. Perceived severity is what their seriousness or what the outcomes would happen, and this kind of puts them off what they wanted to do. And threat, this is it's the least powerful of how you would judge someone's behaviour. So if they were smoking, for example, or if they're drinking alcohol. So the perceived benefits versus perceived barriers. So perceived benefits are like things that how they think it will help them and how they would do this to make them change. And also this is specific from the behaviour change. So the perceived barriers are the bad. These are bad. So these are going to stop them from wanting to change, which is not very good for the participant. But to stop this from happening, you have to help them along and make sure they know that these barriers will easily be broken or overcome. So to do this, you would use them, help them, guide them through them, or give them information of how to break them. So the cues to action. This is divided into 2 sections: the internal factors and external factors. Internal factors is how they are going to promote change, and external factors are how they're going to motivate themselves to change in their own behaviour. So the internal factors, so this is when they will promote themselves, so they will tell other people that they're going to change. But external factors is when other people tell them to change, or their specific event they want to do makes them want to change themselves, and this motivates them, therefore motivates them. So, self-efficacy. This is linked into two things. So this is self-confidence, and this is how they feel about the change and how they are going to achieve this, and how they feel is going to, how they are going to feel when they achieve this. So they also, they makes them they need to believe that they're going to do this, and this will maintain the change, giving them a positive thought about what is going to happen. So the next model is The Theory of Planned Behaviour by Jason, 1985. So effective attitude, which this is when they think that the change of behaviour is going to be enjoyable, or if it might not be, so basically how it makes them feel. Instrumental behaviour is when they think that this is going to be harmful, or it might be beneficial to them. So basically what this does for them. So injunctive norm, is when they encourage the behaviour. Descriptive norms, this is when you kind of copy the other person, so other people are doing the same as you are, so they have the same behaviour as you. And the last one is capable and confident, so how they feel is so that if they feel capable of doing it, and confident is if they want to do it. And this is very important when you are determining if their behaviour is determining their actual behaviour. So how easy it is to accomplish, or how difficult it will be to accomplish. So this is one of the specific scenarios that I have created. So, hi, my name is Bob. I am training for running a marathon, but it has taken me a while to do it. At first, I didn't want to change how I was. Then I started to have thoughts of starting it with the support of my family. I started to plan the sessions and tell other people of my plans. It started to then put these into plan of action, and now I'm currently training for my marathon. So this links into the trans-theoretical model, as he starts off in a pre-contemplation stage, as he didn't want to change at all, and then it went to the contemplation stage when he had thoughts of it and his family was starting to support him. Then it turned into the preparation stage, because he started to plan his sessions and also tell more people about it. And then it turned into the action stage, as he started to do the plans he made and is now currently training. So he didn't relapse, he maintained what he was going to do and is setting goals and making it more challenging for himself. So this is my second client. So, hello, my name is Sarah. I am wanting to start to do physical activity, but there are many things stopping me. I have very little support, so this makes me lack in confidence. I don't like to change at all. I have tried to do physical activity before, but I felt uncomfortable, as all the people doing it around me were better. I know the benefits of me doing this, but I simply do not like the change. So this links into the health belief model. So to the first part, where she says she's wanting to do it, but there are many things stopping her. This would be the perceived barriers as she does not like the change and hasn't got the family support to help her with the change, and there's nobody telling her that the barriers that she's putting up are going to be overcome. So, linked into the self-efficacy, so the self-confidence, she is not very comfortable in front of other people, and this will stop her from taking part, and she has no external factors. She has external factors around her because she wants to do the events, but she has to use her internal factors, so her self-motivation, to make her want to do this. So for my third client, my name is Andy. I am currently playing tennis as my sport. I think it is very enjoyable and a lot of the time I feel comfortable and I feel a lot better afterwards. I get a lot of family support from my family, and they encourage me playing tennis. They think that it has changed my behaviour, which they approve of. I think I am capable and playing, which helps me with my confidence. So, as we can see, the first part, he thinks it's very enjoyable. So this is effective attitude. So, because he thinks it's enjoyable, and he feels better from playing it. He also has injunctive norms because he gets a lot of family support, and they encourage him to play the tennis because it changes his behaviour. And also he thinks he's capable, which improves on his performance, so this also links into the model. So this has been my video of 3.4.2.